Hey anyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Abhi on Camera, where today we're watching Bubble. It's a new Netflix anime film, or at least it came out on Netflix here. Honestly, I don't know too much about it. I'm pretty much blind. All I know is that I saw the trailer when it first came out on YouTube a while back, and it hooked me immediately. And I really wanted to see that movie. I know there's obviously bubbles everywhere. There's a mysterious girl. Seems to be a lot of gravity issues, allowing for like some crazy parkour. I don't know how to explain it. The trailer hooked me, and yeah, let's stop talking. Let's just get into the movie. Finally. Uh, you don't know. I'm telling you right now, but it's been half an hour since I filmed that intro because just conveniently I had to have issues just as soon as I started trying to watch the movie. But we're here now, so this is certainly a sight to start off with. Massive destruction and a schoolgirl saving a kid. Just look at that sight. It's nuts. Bubble. So does that mean this is a localized thing, right? Can people get in and out? What's that? And the bubbles take away the title. I wasn't expecting an intro song like this. I like it though. It's got a beat. Yeah, no. Definitely adding this to my playlist. Oh, that transition was smooth. No hard cut there. Just ending off into the starting off with some cool parkour. Oh, so it's not just some kind of race. They've got some kind of sport happening.
All right.
An antlion pit? Why would you call a wormhole an antlion pit?
I'm still not 100% on how all these rules work. What?
Yeah.
Right,
Thank you.
keep up.
Because I would like to know
Tokyo
how those rules
Battlecore
work
is a
too.
5-on-5 game where teams bet on the outcome of a parkour match. But the lucky team that captures the flag wins.
But, is it
Oh,
going all
it's
out like that?
parkour style
Kinda
capture the
dangerous,
flag. Let me guess, they're using the races instead of fighting for resources. That's creepy. Come on. I'm loving these camera movements.
Straight bubble challenge!
What are you doing?
You idiot!
Oh. You can bounce off the bubbles. I thought that's not good. I'm assuming this is when the main character should sweep in to save the day.
What were you thinking, Usagi?
The problem is he wasn't thinking. The only one who can hop straight bubbles in an away game is that guy.
It's time for you to pay attention. Take the headphones off. Did I decide to wear headphones for this reaction because I saw this guy wear his headphones? Yes.
He's here.
Most definitely. But also, I get much better sound quality with these things than I do with my speakers. Okay, he's wearing the headphones not because he's listening to music, but he's got some serious hearing sensitivity. I don't know if it's issues, but his hearing is sensitive. Love that sound cue. It's very well done. Just look at this casual.
The blue blazes.
The blue blazes? Really? What in blue blazes?
Mind-blowing.
You need more fear.
Well, that's a interesting advice. Not be more cautious. You need more fear. Essentially the same thing, but
We got a whole month's worth of rice, everyone! And
certainly
what have we
interesting to see
baby?
like a less violent post-apocalypse.
I'll be taking
Right?
that if
Is
you
it
don't mind.
childish, right? I mean, fighting wars in the post-apocalypse with a parkour? Sure, it's silly, but it's fun.
Let's have
Then you'd all be tossed out on your butts. Is that what you want?
Tossed out where? I just need like a few more sentences of detail on how this society works.
I'm going to leave someday.
Okay, so that's permanently an explosion.
Determine the cause
So,
of the bubble fall
they
phenomenon.
They
Little
can go
by
in and out of
little,
Tokyo if they
the
want
people
to.
of Tokyo left their home behind.
The people who stay are choose to
It
be
now
in there.
stands. Boys began illegally residing in the area.
Why just boys though? Right? I'm sure there's a
ignored
number of
countless
teenage girls
orders
who'd
to
like to
leave.
come in here. Oh yes, you're about to do something stupid and Miss Mermaid will show up again to try and help you. So something about his hearing is the reason why he can... No, you did not. The way he can jump off the bubbles like that. What is that? Someone in there. And that's a black hole. That's... Trump? Oh, help.
Spiderweb.
Spiderweb. Ouch. Double ouch. Where did that come from? Why is there just a speeding underwater train? I mean, I get gravitational phenomenon, but come on. I was trying to say earlier, it would be interesting to study how being in this weird gravity zone for such a long time would affect the bodies of these orphans. That's so cool. You could see the cell division, right? And that's why she looks like that. She mimicked the appearance of that girl on the poster. And here we are back at the beginning.
Who's she?
She just popped out the side.
She saved
It's
his
great.
life.
What do you think you're doing? We need something cold.
Oh, she's so cute and weird.
Hibiki,
Player?
play nice now. And find a way to
You just saw
repair.
her stick her hand into boiling oil and it was fine. I kind of feel like there'd be more questions about this. And that's why that's the
What do you think?
glove
Do you like it?
to hide the bubbles. There's something interesting about that because it was his breath, I think, air from his mouth that combined with her bubble to, okay, turn her into give her this body, and then the anime just kind of like switches into these close-up shots of like super shaded realism, and it's just such a interesting idea. I love the animalistic movement and the fact that she's just like not magically talking. She's the source of the music you were hearing. Or at least she's mimicking it and she can hear it too. What was that? The duck hit some kind of gravity anomaly or something?
None of you understands what it means to be a team player.
I mean, that may be true, but that doesn't change the fact that he's the reason you're winning. She's so happy. That's nice. Wonder what the backstory is. Like, what is she? Why did she want to come here? Was she even human in the first place?
Oh, Sheen, I wasn't expecting you. Please have a seat.
Oh, the immediate rush when someone showed up and you're like, I must hide everything. Ah, that makes sense.
That's from your
prosthetic
tower
leg.
run. Am I right?
Alright,
I was
so he
rash when
tried
it
to
cost
make
me,
it
so
up
now
the
I stick
tower
around to
and
keep
he
him
lost
safe.
his leg.
We're not supposed to let them be here in the first place.
Yeah, but you think you
Well,
could stop
they
them?
are doing it all at their own
Right.
risk.
They got in here on their
World
own.
outside of here, is
People are
just
gonna
too
keep
suffocating for them.
coming in here. Like, all you know are these parkour kids. You don't know how many squatters could be living in those buildings. Right? The drones. Who are these guys?
What the hell was that?
Oh, they're cheating. They got special jump boots.
Some sort of contraption.
Morticians.
But that can't be fair, can it?
Morticians,
That
are you
monster
serious?
totally have a shot.
What a name.
Count him out yet.
Who's in charge here? Because while the other teams most definitely feel like they could be, you know, orphans, like just messing around, these guys seem way more funded. Right? You got tech. This isn't just a boys group. This is something else.
Team Crawfish.
Oh,
the
that
mad
is
lobsters.
not...
My apologies. Team Hermit Crab.
I said
I mean, honestly, that's cute. Haha, very nice comebacks. But their voices are coming from their hands. I am not even sure the people in those suits are in control anymore. The Little Mermaid by Hans Christian
It's
Andersen.
a pretty sad story,
Of
so it's not my
Of
favorite.
course you choose that book.
Why does the little mermaid who rescued the prince have to dissolve into foam anyway? Oops.
You better
Was
not
that a spoiler?
be spoiling this.
So do you
right.
want to read
Okay,
it?
it's clear, especially once they brought this book up, that
It's
there
getting
is
late, so just one story.
at least some kind of inspiration taken from that.
Deep
L-
under
from
the
the
sea,
original Little
on the
Mermaid.
bottom of the ocean,
But
was a kingdom of mermaids.
hopefully it doesn't copy it too much.
Their ruler,
'cause
the
if
mermaid king,
Little Uta
lived in a
here has to
castle with
leave,
his people.
I'm not gonna be happy. I
The
really
youngest
don't like
of the
those kind of
mermaids
endings.
possessed. She found her
Drink
way
your
to
water
the
and stay
surface.
hydrated,
The
folks.
little mermaid.
You're the prince.
Oh, she talks now. I love that they gave her like a different running animation. She's just all floppy. She doesn't use her arms as much as they do. Water bending. Cool. Bubble bending, more like it. Yeah.
It's said that the
Fortunately,
world
that this
repeatedly
world
collapses
isn't
and
all
rebuilds,
amazing stuff. There's dark stuff in here too.
bursts,
As much cool stuff as there's to learn,
scatters,
history is filled with
and
darkness too.
assembles again.
It's going to scatter apart?
Bingo. And
Really?
the elements which make up our bodies will again come together to become
Well,
materials
I mean-
for another star.
No,
Gotcha.
right? Isn't there enough space that whenever
Vortex.
Milky Way hits Andromeda, it'll
Yes,
kind of just kind of
vortex.
swirl
The
into like
vortex
a
appears
big
in
mess?
Galaxies, typhoons, and
I will never just not. It's just really funny to me that an aspect of Hibiki's design is just having like his stomach exposed. It's just not common for like a male to have that area exposed. It's fun. It's different. Her face when she darted away to hide. Here we go again with another spiral. How will that play into it? The little cut's trying to figure out what. He tries to eat it. Ugh. Maybe after all that book learning, she still is like. Honestly, I haven't said it yet, but this animation just breathtakingly spectacular.
The sounds here.
The environmental
They're always
detail.
so peaceful.
is just even just the small bubbles constantly floating through all the scenes. Just amazing. It was right at the beginning about a high hearing sensitivity. But it looks like it's just part of him, not something that happened because of the bubble incident. Yep, there you go. 4 auditory hypersensitivity. Thank you, captions, for explaining.
My memory about it is foggy at best.
So something must have
I do
happened there,
recall
which is why you got to be.
That I heard something.
This is a nice moment where they should like hug or something, but you can't even touch him for some reason. I'm not gonna comment too much during the song because I'm worried about copyright, but man, I love it. It's simple, wordless, wordless, so, but it's beautiful. Music is a surefire thing to always get me, and it doesn't need to be even that spectacular. Even it just has to have emotion, right? And it'll hit me in the heart. Now you guys have a submarine? Like, what's the point of you? What do you even want? And if you are some kind of evil outside organization, why even deal with the parkour in the first place?
What are you doing to me? Let me go!
What the hell's this
Why does
about?
that look like YouTube?
This was left
They
behind.
poster kidnapping to YouTube. Really?
Damn mortician!
Sponsor.
So they kidnapped
Wait,
her just
what?
to up their view count?
Okay, so I was expecting somewhat worse, but
How
they're just
lame.
making money by selling the video? Come on, that's weak.
Uta.
I get it. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
It'll be fine, but I'm thoroughly underwhelmed by the villain's motivation. Come on, there are better ways to live stream this illegal parkour races, right? I mean, why even participate in them?
For them to respond to the mortician's
Wait.
challenge.
If you can get drones
To avoid
and a
direct fighting,
submarine,
focus on
why do you
speed.
need their
Sasaki,
boat?
Usagi played decoy.
Okay, so this is only the halfway point of the movie, so there's a lot more to go. That's bad. Oh yes, these follow shots are the best part about this movie.
You guys have to take that flag.
Well, it's good to see that the other teams, despite losing, are not
Radar
salty,
Point Sigma.
right? They're all still in the spirit of helpfulness. Oh man, this track is good too. Honestly, I just gonna go download the whole album at this point.
They played dirty.
Go around.
They let
It's
us
not
to a
that
place
big.
where it's impossible to jump without gear.
Yeah,
will
but
grow
she
even
can bubble
larger.
bend.
If we don't think of something right now.
Uta, please, bubbles, please.
Vortex.
Or do that. Just, jump in and stop it yourself. Oh, and the beat drops. Skills, man. Okay, that's cute, but you guys gotta run. Run, please. Why do I say this in so many reactions? Oh, and they're matching again. And the music's playing. Just casually destroying Tokyo. Man, these long takes are the best part of this movie.
Hibiki.
Uta!
Use the gloved hand. You're wearing the glove for a reason. Jump, girl. Oh no. No, she's dissolving. Yes. Honestly, you didn't get your boat, but that definitely should have given you all the views you wanted. Oh hey, they actually have Coca-Cola and chocolate. It's no fake knockoff name.
Are we being too loud?
You're just as loud as always.
Aw, so they do know about his hearing thing. I thought he was hiding it. He's being nice.
But we won because everybody in this room gave it their all.
I mean, everybody? You and so Uta kind of did the
Appreciate it.
real hard part. And everyone's shocked. It's like, he's being nice.
You feeling all right?
Shock.
Did you bang your head?
I love these scenes where where the main character like does something different and everyone is just so confused.
Out of here!
That's not good. Oh, that is creepy on billions of levels.
They wanted the Little Mermaid to return home.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. It's like the other bubbles are like, what the hell are you doing over there? It doesn't have to be true though, does it? One bubble spirit being here doesn't
Uta!
mean that this is only gonna get worse.
Thought this is where you'd be.
If there's one thing the movie has slightly failed at for me is explaining the bubblishness. They've said something about vortexes, they've said something about gravity, they've said something about bubbles,
Got something.
but
for you.
that's it. Nothing much besides that.
To
I
commemorate
expected a
your
little
first
bit
victory.
more harder leaning into sci-fi, but
After meeting you, I became
it's a
myself
confession.
for the
Oh,
very
that's so
first
cute.
time.
I'm repeating myself. I don't know what else to do. But the music. Look at it. Look at this shot. It's beautiful.
When I'm with you,
No,
I...
no, 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 don't touch her. The other bubbles aren't happy.
But Hibiki and Uta haven't come back yet.
Those two.
The little guy. I recognize that voice actor. I need to check who it is after. Okay, so now we're getting a flashback to remember what happened. Hey, that's rude, evil bubbles. Visuals, just look at the shot. The giant bubble, the massive vortex in and out. What am I supposed to say?
Tokyo is sinking.
Oh, the little one is Iruma. Right.
This is bad. You guys should know.
From Welcome to Demon School Iruma. That has to be
They're
it.
being called
That has to be the same English voice actor. So, what is the point of those things?
To the tower.
Are those life vests or
You wanna run
something?
that by us
Because it's
again?
not very clear. It just
I'm
looks like a
going to the
backpack
tower.
without a pack.
I know Uta's there.
The bubbles are in an active phase.
This is serious, man. Are you really going out there?
Yes.
I am.
And you're absolutely sure Uta will be there?
Also yes.
Yes. Can you come with me?
No. But they'll try. They've got that submarine from the techie guys.
Would you like to purchase these?
They're still creepy, but thank you.
We're gonna burn it all down. Yeah.
Alright, come on. Pump up the music. I'm ready for a ultimate parkour session to the tower. This is the finale. It's gotta be something big. Yeah, see, that's the one problem with the jet shoes. It's like, you're not used to using these things. Never mind. You got the handle of them very quickly. Well, here's where the gravity issues come into play. Gravity's just been turned sideways.
Please tell me what the hell's going on.
Oh, no, black holes.
Spider webs?
Honestly, why are they spider webs?
Their suction power.
There's
is
gotta be
unreal.
a better name for them than spider webs. The spider web kind of just like gets you stuck in one place, not pulls you into something. Sinkholes? Aha! Old man comes back for a return.
What are you
I
doing
did think
here?
that might happen.
I'd like
I
to
don't
say
think
that
I said
came to
it
bring
in
you
the
guys
video
home,
though.
but I know
But-
better. So instead, I thought you need an experienced
Oh
leader.
no, but you're also an old man, which means you're
Is this
also
really happening?
probably
She's finally joining us.
might die.
What's your plan?
Yes, music build. Woo! Look at this. Ah, the moves. This movie's got the moves. Look at that. Come on, look at the moves on that. Wait, what other animation would probably just have him catch him or throw him? But no, that leg lock jump. I don't know what else to call it. The springboard. It's just great. That's very interesting because that's the bubble from the beginning. The bubble we zoomed into for the universe. Eyes in. And here we are, back to where it all started. Are you telling me that all these people have been frozen in place
Is this
since?
5 years ago?
Are you like seeing the past, or are these
Why
people
is
still
everything
here?
the same as it was then?
Okay, that's cute. But where did y'all go wrong? That's it. That's where I went wrong. So are you trying to tell me that this whole thing was Hibiki's fault? Don't choose to give in so that they'll leave.
Fell straight to the bottom of the sea.
Damn it. And one more. The best part of this movie, the parkour shot. Come on, dude.
Being there.
No. No, thank you.
She cherished those days more than anything.
No, no, no. This doesn't have to be like the fable.
Even more, she realized, than her own life.
No. 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 Come on. I was hoping for a happy ending today. Kiss her dude or something. That did something the first time.
The human heart.
Right, but the best part of the human heart is
It's a
alive.
heart that's able to feel loneliness.
No. Doesn't have to though.
A heart that feels happiness and pain.
You just gotta do whatever you did the first
Pure
time.
love.
No. So, the city's coming back together. Tokyo's coming back together. The big bubble's gone, but it looks like the smaller bubbles are here to stay.
Blue blazes! We're gonna burn it all down! Yeah!
It's still lame.
It's not great. It's not lame, but it's kind of cheesy.
Hey, ready to get your ass kicked?
Is there still gravity issues in here? I thought the bubble was gone.
It's time, everybody.
Okay, fine. She's still sticking around in bubble form. I'll accept that. It's better than total death. And that was Netflix's Bubble. Honestly, I did enjoy that movie. To get the negatives out of the way first, it never succeeded in really engaging me in the story it was telling, right? It always seemed like a disconnect. Like, okay, cool, I'm seeing stuff happen on screen, but it's like, am I really that invested with what's happening on screen? And you may be surprised I'm saying this considering how sad I was at the ending, but that had more to do with the fact that I was already bummed out because of the Pacific Rim episode I watched yesterday, right? And in all honesty, I'm not a fan of the bittersweet finale sacrifice nonsense. I'm not a fan of it. Call me what you will, but I like happy endings. That's a tangent, though. The biggest reason this story didn't hit for me is because you tried to lean a little bit into sci-fi or into magic, but you just never explained anything. And for me, my mind is still percolating on what exactly happened here, right? In my mind, what happened were these bubbles are some kind of powerful sentient beings from another reality, space, who knows where they came from, and they arrived on Earth. Maybe they were just passing through, maybe they were intending to settle. It's not clear why, but they came to Earth. That was the first big bubble fall, and that's why it was surrounding the whole planet. But then Hibiki, who had ultimate hypersensitivity of hearing, right, was able to hear them, right? They speak or communicate in a higher frequency than humans are able to hear, except for Hibiki, who was able to hear them, and specifically hear Uta's bubble, right? Uta's like singing or something, and he's able to hear her, and that's what attracts Uta to him. But that same attraction, right? Uta's going out of her way, right? Messing with the flow that angers. It's not clear whether it's like one conscious other bubble or like the hive mind of the bubbles, right? It angers them, which causes the first bubble fall thing in Tokyo. Why do they do that? Why don't they just destroy the place? I guess that is them destroying the place. They just didn't do it well enough, right? They destroyed the place is kind of like, how dare you, right? Interact with us, something like that, um, right? And then that's why they got mad again, right? Uta was stayed with them even after saving Hibiki, but Hibiki came back to the tower again and again, and she finally, um, you know, made contact with him again, which annoyed the hive mind, and so on and so forth. Finally, Hibiki had to, no, Uta had to sacrifice herself to stop the hive mind, right? Maybe it was calmed down that it gave up on the human life. Maybe it's just she influenced it somehow with. That's actually one of the big things. Is like, how did you? What is happening there, right? It's a beautiful scene. Don't get me wrong. The colors, her bubbles turning into like birds and bursting the red bubbles is very beautiful, very beautiful. But it's like, what is happening here, right? And the same, what is happening is why she even got a human body in the first place. Again, beautifully animated, right? You saw her bubble and the air bubble come together and cell, right? And you saw the cell like a mitosis, right? It's like one cell, two cell, four cell, and it suddenly blossomed into her, and she clearly took, her appearance from that little idol on the train car. But despite having that form, she's somehow unable to touch Hibiki. Maybe it's the same problem with anyone else, but considering that she seems to huddle with what's her name without that much of an issue, I don't know if it's just Hibiki. Why? Yeah, but I'm not gonna get into a tunnel. Right? That's the trap. Getting into a tunnel of like why, what, those kind of questions just ruin any kind of enjoyment you can get out of this film. And to be fair, this film is stunning in so many other elements. I mean, visually, wow. I mean, just what a feast for the eyes. The animation was just spectacular. Just the visuals were gorgeous. Like I would clip so many bits of this movie and use them as like my wallpaper on my computer because they're just that amazing looking. And then of course the movement animation, the parkour was solid. That was really great choreography there, right? They felt every member felt fluid and total badassery, right? It didn't feel like overly detached from what they were running around. The movements felt connected to the environment. Sometimes when you have that kind of crazy movement, it can just feel a little disconnected. It felt connected, and that was helped by the, camera movement of the animation. Right? I say camera, but there was probably some CGI involved, so there was like a digital camera. But yeah, you get what I mean. Those parkour scenes are the best thing about the movie, right? The music pops in, you hit that long take follow shot, and these characters just do the most insane nonsense, and I love it. Best thing about the movie, to be sure. Characters are okay, they're cool. Overall, from the very beginning, right, it seemed I got Little Mermaid vibes from it, but then they pulled the book out, and that was straight up confirmed that this is, an adaptation of the Little Mermaid, just with lots of flying bubbles and parkour. And really, to be fair, there I was hoping that maybe it would be more like a Disney version of an adaptation with a happy ending, not this one. Right? I mean, sure, she's still out of there as a bubble, but come on. All in all, it was a beautiful film. I'm glad to have watched it. Thank you for watching. What was your favorite part of this movie? Over here is whatever YouTube decides to show you. Over here is a playlist of my videos, and on my face is the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya.